All right, what up, YouTube? We back with another one, man. And this can be a little different. I'm going to call this one the curse of the streets. So what we're going to do here, we're going to discuss the Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane situation. But I more so want to discuss it from Gucci's point of view. Because we know a few years ago, Gucci's wife came out with the books and all that shit, talking about he's schizophrenic, he's bipolar, he's this and he's that. But what I want to say is no, Gucci Mane, or that Gucci Mane that she first met, was just Gucci that was prepared for 100% the street life. The thing about the streets is it's cold and you really can't trust nobody. And it does take a toll on you mentally. But if I'm being honest, that Gucci that they were talking about in all the books and all that shit, that's the Gucci that was on point. And to be honest, I don't feel like he was schizophrenic. I feel like he was just prepared. Like in the streets, it's so slimy. Like when you really in the streets, not these niggas faking it on the internet, it's so slimy that you can't trust nobody. And everybody knows that, especially if you've been around for a long time. You grow to understand that, and you have to understand that. But the cold part about the street shit is, bro, when you got nothing to lose, when you're ready to risk it all and throw it all away, you don't get in no issues. Nobody bothers you, nothing. You just, not saying it's a clean walkthrough, because you know you're going to go through the jack boys and you know you're going to go through a little bullshit. But not shit to where it's like the kind of shit you will be mentally preparing yourself for. It'll be a little easier. But when you try to switch it up, when you try to level up, when you try to boss up, that's when you're really going to be tested. That's when your back is really going to be against the wall. And you can see, like, have you grown as a person, or are you still the same person you was 30 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago? That's what happened with Gucci. The one time you're not on point, the one time you're like, you know what? I'm a businessman, I'm a mogul, I'm a rap boss, I'm a label owner, I'm an executive. I'm not no street nigga. I don't got to walk around with all the security. I'm just going to meet my artist who fresh out of jail. I just took care of him, all type of shit. I don't got to worry about this and have my head on a swivel. I was tripping. You see what they said in the books? I was tripping. Watt was tripping, man. That's what he's telling to himself. Not even knowing, but I know in the back of his mind, you could just feel it. You know what I'm saying? In the back of his mind on the way there, you could feel like, hold on, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just something off in the energy. And I just know that's where Gucci was at the time. But a lot of people are saying he's a snitch. A lot of people are saying this. A lot of people are saying that. A lot of people need to realize this man is almost 50 years old, bro. This man is almost 50 years old, and y'all want to hold him to a standard y'all don't hold nobody to. A man who did Fed time, a man who's been put up with his family for the last 10 years, a man who has not been in the streets or claiming to be a street dude in the last 10 years. So I don't understand why Gucci is being put to a standard that nobody is put to anymore. Is it because he's 50 years old? Or is it because it's past? You can't grow as a person now, and when you're one way, you got to stay that way forever? That's crazy, bro. And that's why I say the streets is cursed, because it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Especially this new age with social media is kind of controlling things. Like, back in the day, the streets used to be the streets. That shit wasn't going on social media. And if you was in the streets and you get on MySpace and Twitter and all of that, like, yeah, some people would be banging on there. I'm talking about outside of California. I know California was, crazy with the gangbang and shit. But outside of California and all that shit, people wasn't really banged out on social media back in the day. That's some new shit. Somebody trying to prove something to the people. Once again, that's why I say the streets are cursed. As soon, like I said earlier in the video, when you don't care and don't got nothing to lose, you're good. You good. You know, shit is like a trial run. But as soon as you try to level up and do something better with yourself and better with your life, that is when you truly are going to be tested to see if you grew as a person. And whether you guys like it or not, Gucci did the right thing. Gucci did the right thing. Gucci did what a label owner, executive, CEO is supposed to do when you get robbed. File that insurance claim, because you know he got insurance on that jewelry. Get your money back. Get your deal back, nigga, and do what the fuck you gotta do for your business. At the end of the day, these niggas laughing on social media and all that shit. These little weirdo suburban dudes, in their mom's basement and shit. Like, what they say don't matter, bro. This is real life at the end of the day. And a lot of these people talking about snitch, never been in a situation to where they would even, have to have their back against the wall. Fuck snitching. You never been in a situation where you had your back against the wall, where you got guns draw down on you and niggas making you take all your shit off because they want out of a business deal. Come on, man. Y'all got to be real. But it's none less than the greatest. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. New type of video, banger after banger. Appreciate all the love and support that I've been getting on the last videos, man. We out.
agent testified under oath that Gucci gave statements to the Dallas PD about the Pooh Shiesty robbery, and I have it. The incident report would state responding officers met with Gucci, Brandon Putman, and Matthew Marzal, who stated they were robbed at gunpoint by 6 or 7 unknown suspects, all wearing black attire. But that isn't all. This is the actual statement, and it's been redacted under Texas law. So if you don't think they ain't said nothing, well, what the fuck you think all that is? Paperwork would also state they got Gucci for $3,600 in cash, a $250,000 watch, $250,000 earrings, a $50,000 wedding ring, and who the fuck you think told them that? Now pay attention, because all it showed us was they said 6 or 7 unknown suspects were the ones that robbed them. But the federal paperwork would show us BP, Brandon Putman, one of Gucci's day ones, identified not 1, not 2, but 4 suspects himself by Instagram handles and names. That same federal paperwork would state that RD, Roger Davis, aka Gucci, identified Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 by their Instagrams. And this is a throwback picture of BP and Gucci in the Sun Valley Apartments off Boulder Crest Road, Zone 6, East Atlanta. And somebody at the bottom said, not one rat or coward among us. So y'all said Gucci ain't snitch, his security snitch. His security was never even in the fucking room. They hit Gucci himself for over $500,000 fucking dollars. All together off Gucci's team, they got over $600,000 fucking dollars. They was not about to let that slide. The police said who? They said them.